Look, I'm not out here pretending to know everything. I've faced my shadows and had to face my own ego plenty enough to know, to get to this point, what the message that needs to be said, that I want to talk about, okay? Basically judging books by their covers, and the idea that that the world seems to think that we can just evolve and keep going and do this and that and be only focused on the 3D plane stuff, which is so ignorant. That's the whole book by the cover thing. That's not what God put us here to do. Okay, so that's the whole point in awakening and trying to rise above our past and the generations before us / with us and in time, because it's like a front and a back. But let's just not go in there. I hate getting off course. Like, this crap about people, for example, like shoving girls, by the way, they're girls, they're completely girls, into the male restroom in public places. What are you thinking? First of all, why are you putting hands on her? And she is a her. She is biologically a her. And either way, you don't get a right. That's not right. And it's your ego that's making you psychotic about it in the first place. Instead of being concerned about males going into a female restroom, you're concerned about a female going into the male's restroom. Or you're worried about LGBTQ, trans, this and that. When have you heard about them diddling kids or peeing anyone, much less your children or women? I'll wait. Yeah, exactly. Stop it. No. And look, that's fine. You don't want to send your kids in? Fine. First of all, I don't like sending my kids in there with any strangers, okay? Any. But here's the thing. Then just be courteous. Hey, are you headed in there? Sorry. Yes. Okay. I'd like to send my kids in, but I just want to make sure there's no strangers in there, because, you know. And I bet you the nicest person in the world would be like, yeah, for sure, go right ahead. Or do you want me to go and check? How about that? How about we be like, hey, do you want me to go in there and see if anyone's in there? And then I can be like, hey, I'm the last one, I'm out, you go. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with that? Nothing in this world. You could just be a human with a heart. You know what I mean? You could just be that person. Instead of this freaking whatever that commercial is where he's like, you don't need to be like your parents. I don't know if that's like supposed to be a reverse psychology thing and I didn't get it, or if it's like saying you already are like your parents, so like, hello, do this one obvious smart thing. Okay, whatever, but I never saw it like that. I recently was made to kind of see it that way, shown, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, I guess if you look at it like that. But if you look at it like he's constantly doing, no, that's one of those parts of our past that we need to continue to embrace. The hospitality, the town, the knowing each other, being involved, going to town meetings. We don't even have an excuse anymore because you can watch them live on Facebook or anywhere else. So why not? We didn't just come here to work our lives away and hate each other and be scared. That's what the demons want. That's why they tell you we're going to have tornadoes. Oh, the wildfires in Canada. Well, yeah, and guess what? You know what they didn't say? And there's apparently like 50 of them in the U.S. Hello. And now they're saying that parents won't have access to their children's medical records. What is happening with that? But like, I'm just sitting over here in my faith, not even blinking an eye, but I'm sitting here looking at the world going, this is the fucking problem. This is how the demons got in control. I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, baby. And how that is, you know, the demons be inciting because their energy is literally built on those, what we call negative. They don't have to be negative. Being aware of them is smart. But, you know, those qualities and characteristics, getting everybody all jumbled up every day, every week, every month. Oh, la, 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 everyone's so scared. Now they're all scared. They're all thinking about fear. They're all thinking about the devil. They're all thinking they wish they weren't here because they can't pay their bills. La, la, la. They're all worried about data centers and the lack of water and electricity. La, la, la. And then they're getting that energy. They're using that energy to do the darkness. And not even in a woo-woo, Casper fucking charmed way. It just is in the real way. It is in the real way. Think about your body. Your body builds stress and disease and fat. We can just go with fat. I mean, I'm very fat. I've been very stressed over the last 10 plus years. So I'd get real stressed, and guess what? I ate food. And my body was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. It was like, yeah, it tastes so great. And then it was like, oh, it's terrible. I hate this stuff. I'm miserable. That's it. The crap they're feeding us, we're just taking it in on top of the actual crap they're literally feeding us. You know, and it's just like, I see why people need to pull away from the internet. Why people, I watch Netflix, I watch some Peacock, I get on YouTube every single day, and I'm watching like tarot, because I cleaned up my algorithm. That's it. I cleaned it up so that what I want is there, and for the most part, nothing else. I only literally today started seeing new stuff and was like, where'd this come from? And it was like freakishly accurate. So, yeah, that was really cool, but the song that I just randomly started singing earlier, and so then I Googled it. I was going to say YouTube did. I haven't listened to it yet. It was Kid Rock, Only God Knows Why. And wow. And this was after like 2 or 3 readings that were very similar, if not like the same message, just through a little bit of a different perception or, focus or something. And so I sat there reading through the lyrics, 'cause I've never really just, and you know how you like know a song, but you're just like saying the syllables of it. And then later you're like, oh my gosh, is that what they said? I know one time there was a TLC song, my friend's brother thought they said Picasso. Just sits on his no. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. But it was just funny, and I still to this day will be like, Picasso. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. Drop that down into my little crochet thing. It's really big because it's actually made for a big old cup. I don't have the cup in here. It's like a 32-ounce cup. It's a Stitch. It has like Stitch and Angel, or I think it's got Lilo on it actually. Mine does. But yeah, I'm just like, we're all sick of that, and we don't need to fight and be angry anyway. But like, we don't need to be judging in that sense, and you can't be like, we're evolving and we need to be this way and that way, and then also be like, no, we don't accept these pieces that come with that. If you want peace on earth, if you want harmony, you have to face all those other parts of you, the ones that were already built, and it's not our job. That's God. God was like, hey, this person's gonna be gay, this person's gonna be trans, this person's whatever, and God said so. So whether you're a parent, just an innocent bystander, whatever, that's their story. That is their chapter, okay? If we're all in the Bible, and I'm sure we are, or if we're all in the astrological signs, the 12 that should be 13, and so on and so forth, if we're all of these things, because we are, and it's all the same, we have to be in that authentically. We have to be able, embraced, supported, uplifted, to be in our true 110% potent, 100 proof, authentic soul. Not in ego, not in fear, not in anger, not in stuck in that loop of manipulation. Like, I'm doing this every single day, and I get it. Like I said, people are on it every day. They're getting the negativity. Then your algorithm, the more that you're into it, the more that you like it, the more that you're going to see it. And you're sitting here going all of a sudden like, what happened? Where was all the goodness? I don't see anyone's happy posts anymore. I'm not seeing things I enjoy. I'm not seeing vacation. And you're like, where's the positivity? Oh, that's why I've only interacted forever in all this negative shit. And it's like, the brain's the same way. And it is, because it's all modeled after us, and they know it, and they're studying us. Which of course they are. Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's survival. Know us, know how we function, know how to deal with us. Is that not what we're doing here? Psychology, spiritually, and again, it's all the same. A, B, C, I don't know, what's that in Spanish? A, ba, ca. Okay, whatever it is, same thing. Okay, it is a little over the, it's very all over the place. But that's just what it was, man. And it started on that thing, though. I just don't see the point in it. There's too many peaceful, nice things we can do. There's too many ways to help each other, love each other, and be kind and respectful. And if I can do it, every fucking body else can. I can tell you that right now. Because I know me. Like, I have been a bitch for a long time in a lot of ways, and I didn't mean to. I just was angry at the whole world. I faced my shadows. I didn't appreciate anything. My ego, when I tell you, and I'm still fighting it to this day, I'll find myself in a moment and be like, oh, shit. Your ego got in the way again. Say you're sorry. Breathe. I do. I'm like sitting here going, girl, you're a narcissist. What is wrong with you? But I'm trying, you know, and I'm facing that. Whether that means I'm going completely nuts or not. It's when it's like I can't afford not to. I can't afford not to do the spiritual. I can't afford not to try. No, I can't go back. I can't go back. That's not going to happen. No. But I'm not in a hurry either. For the first time in my life, I'm not in a hurry. I did get an offer, so go see how all that goes for something. But yeah, I want to start dabbling again. I want to dabble in acting again a little bit. I'm sorry of the sound of this thing. I wish I had like a little cool mic. Closest mic I got's over there, and I just haven't really sat down with it, of course. Focus. To work on it. And I think I could probably plug it up to this phone pretty easily, actually. If I recall the little bit I did play with it. It's like, because you gotta pay. Like, to make music or something, if you want to use those websites that have pre-made beats, or maybe they can help me learn to make a beat. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn how to make the beat, not just pick one. But you gotta pay money, and it's like, duh, do I have money? If I had money, I'd just be in the studio like Eminem, who has a studio in his own home, I'm sure. I'm jealous. Call me. Hi. Shit. That hurt. Ow. Ow! Thought of Michael Jackson. I love him. Yeah, like I said in the other video, I never did believe he did the things they said. I think any of us. I know I didn't. Everybody knows I loved him. He was my boy. Oh, I wish. You know, not because I knew him. Gosh, I was a baby when he first hit the scene. But, you know. So, that's all I came here to say, though, guys. Face your own shadow. We can do this together. Hey. I'm going to straighten my hair. Maybe give a little update in a couple of days for some things that I don't want to jinx or talk about right now. Prayers. I love you all so much. Like I said, don't be afraid. Embrace new things. Love each other. Be more like your parents. Or rather, our parents' parents is really, you know somebody's name on your block. I was filling out an application for the sheriff's department, and it said, list like 4 of your neighbors and something. I was like, that's the world we live in, y'all. I don't know any of my neighbors' names, you know? That's a slap in the face. I've even spoken to them. A couple, 1, 2, and 3, and one of them's Megan. I know her. I don't know my neighbors' names, guys. If that's not personal, we should probably take it personally. Okay. Here's to us.